ready for Duskers?
Hi, my name is Tom Chick. I'm here in the Age of Empires multiplayer front end with Jason D. McMaster. Hi, Jason.
Hello.
McMaster, what are we doing today? What sides are we playing? What factions will we each be?
We will be randomly determining our factions today.
That's right. I have a list here of the 14 factions of the game. They come up when you hit Create City, and then you click on this from the Chinese all the way down to the Aztecs. In this order, we're numbering them 1 to 14. We're going to randomly roll up who is which faction. So, McMaster, let's do you first. Ready?
All right.
Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to switch us over so everybody knows that this is above board. I'm going to switch us over.
Except for me currently, I do not know if this is above board, but
You do not. You'll going to be able to check the video later, so you will know that it is all legit. McMaster, I am now generating for you a number between 1 and 14. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
The viewers can see this right now on the screen. I believe they can. Yes, they can. Here we go, McMaster, between 1 and 14. 1. McMaster, you are the Chinese.
Oh, okay.
How do you feel about that?
That's fine. I'll go ahead and
Okay.
create a Chinese city.
I now, for me, between 1 and 14, ready? Here we go, McMaster. I could be the Chinese as well. This could be China on China violence.
Oh, yes.
It could be like Taiwan all over again. One China theory, that whole thing. All that could be kicking in. Let's find out. Between 1 and 14, 9. McMaster, I'm the Russians.
No, interesting. Okay, well, at least it's a
How do
war
you,
that could actually happen.
that's true. This is definitely within the realm of possibility. Yeah, I believe it probably has happened.
Yeah, yeah.
Surely they've had a war at some point. All right, I'm going down to Russians. I am hitting OK. I now have to name my city. I'm going to name it. I don't know. What's a good name for a Russian city, McMaster?
Oh, no.
Saint Chikistov. There.
That is a good one, yeah.
My explorer is going to be named. Oh shoot. What's a Russianization of my name? Tomchik.
Yeah, that's a good one, yeah.
That's the affectionate diminutive in Russian. I actually had a Ukrainian girlfriend once who called me Tomchik.
Well, there you go.
I don't want you to call me that, McMaster. That would be creepy.
I won't.
All right, McMaster, I have made my Russian city of, what did I call it? Oh, McMaster, I have a level 23 Russian city. Can I use that
No.
against you in our game?
Why am I level 10 on this city?
Haha, I'm level 20. There are different starting levels for different factions in the game.
Oh, okay, yeah.
They kind of feel like, well, China has an unfair advantage. We're going to start their city at a lower level.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yep,
I don't believe you.
it's true. All right, McMaster, how do I host a game? Oh, good lord. I feel like, game browser, host game. All right, here we go, McMaster. I'm going to give it a password of, because previously when we've tried to join games, random people have jumped into my game, and it scares me before you
Yeah,
can get in. I don't know what to tell them. I don't want to say, hey, get out of here. I'm waiting for Jason McMaster. They might not know who you are.
that's true.
So I just bail on the game, and they think, oh, who's this dillhole who hosted a game and then bailed? So McMaster, the password for this game will be Sanders.
All right.
Okay, whoops. Now I have to make sure I select the correct city. St. Chikistov. All right, McMaster, I will now send you an invite.
Okay.
I don't think you'll need to know the password,
Probably not.
but just for future reference, it's there. Now, previously, you've had issues where you can't figure out the internet and you
Uh,
can't join the game.
Let me just restart my.
Interesting. And we've also, in troubleshooting it, we've figured out that the problem isn't on my end because random people join my game,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm sure
right?
random people could join my. Shut
I don't think so. I don't think so. Until you do whatever fancy internet shenanigans you are now doing to fix it. You're actually doing the time-honored tactic of just turning something
Turning
off
it
and
off
turning
and
it back
on
on.
again,
Yeah,
yeah, which
exactly.
makes zero sense to me. But then
I've
again,
had enough. I've had enough experience with computer stuff that I don't know that it makes sense to me, but it almost always works.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I mean, I've worked in IT for what
Oh, right. Yeah,
20,
it's
20
your
some
line of
odd
work.
years now.
Exactly. Yeah.
It does work. All right, go ahead and try again.
Okay. Now, is there anything you want to tell us, McMaster, about what your strategy will be with the Chinese?
I don't really know a lot about the Chinese, so
The Chinese, I believe, start with two warrior monk type fellas. What you want to do is charge them into battle. Actually, I'm only half kidding. They are, I believe, pretty badass fighters, if I'm not mistaken.
okay, good.
The Russians, you're going to love this, McMaster. The Russians are kind of the Zerg of Age of Empires 3 in that
Yeah,
they have these cheap units called Strelets.
yeah,
And I'm guessing, I don't want to give anything away, McMaster. I'm guessing you might be seeing a lot of them today.
yeah. I've played as the Russians before. So,
All right, so here we go. It's going to be a random map. McMaster, we previously played with the French and the Sioux. This is
yes.
kind of a reboot. Oh, we are back. This is the map we had last week.
Are you sure this is random map? I think you're trying to
It's
pull a trick here.
Nope. It is all maps. That's the setting.
Okay.
Yeah, here's elephants. McMaster, we might find on this map macaque.
Oh, really?
You might get to see macaque on this map.
Oh, finally. Uh,
Did you know? I actually saw this. This is a true thing in Kenya, I believe. Oh yeah, McMaster, I've just seen. I now am looking at a lion-tailed macaque.
I bet you are.
McMaster, do you want to see macaque? Here it is.
Listen, I don't know what you're watching over there, but
In Kenya recently, a stupid little monkey jumped onto like a transformer at the power plant or whatever, and what? I can only build 3 settlers at a time. I guess I'm okay with that. And it short-circuited the entire country's electricity.
well,
One little monkey,
that
which just
dangerous
reinforces
monkey.
my theory that monkeys are horrible little creatures.
It's not that I completely disagree, but yeah, there's my cock, and they're so easy to beat. My cock.
So immediately I'm finding out, I did not realize this, I did not remember this. Russians can only build settlers in groups of 3.
Yeah, groups of jerk. I mean,
That's not a cool thing to say about villagers.
it is
They've
kind
done
of.
nothing. They've done nothing against you. Master, I've just found a Bhakti temple.
Oh
It
yeah.
trains tiger claws, and you can learn from this Bhakti temple yoga, vegetarianism, and reinforced gauntlets. Does any of those sound good to you?
Uh, not really. No.
Okay, in that case, I call dibs on it. Don't take it.
Okay, I don't want it. Sounds like something a jerk would have anyway.
Master, I've just found some delinquent thuggies as well.
I found a couple of delinquent thuggies myself.
I have to admit, I'm not sure what a thuggy is. It's one of those words that
It
I've
is
seen
a little
lot.
strange.
Yeah.
It is not what you expect. No. Let's see.
Well, my deck of cards doesn't really seem that impressive.
What?
Definitely going to need to unlock some better cards here.
Oh, man, those thuggies. Okay, let's see.
I'm now researching, McMaster, a polar explorer. Does that terrify you? Yeah.
Slightly, yeah, because I am, I guess, afraid of the cold.
Well, he has more hit points. He does more damage. He's better at fighting guardians, but more importantly, he gets an explorer's dog.
Get Tomchik out of here.
Don't, I told you, if you call me that, it's creepy. Where's his explorer's dog, McMaster?
I don't know.
Oh, look at all your little dudes.
Did you just shoot some of my guys?
Well, I
What
just
the
sort of
hell?
wanted to let them know who's boss.
Don't make me attack you. With
You guys are
40
wearing those little
villagers.
coolie hats. Is it racist, by the way, to call those coolie hats?
I
Do you
don't
know?
know.
Okay.
I mean,
don't know
probably, but you know, I'm just gonna let you go ahead.
McMaster, I'm fighting a tiger. Who would win in a fight between a polar explorer and a tiger?
I'm gonna go with a tiger on that one.
Okay, I'm afraid you're wrong.
Well, I
The
mean, in
polar
real
explorer.
life. I mean,
Ah.
not fantasy.
I just found a pool of quicksilver.
Well, I bet you did.
Man, I'm just cutting down tigers right and left, McMaster.
You should really leave the tigers out of this. Honestly.
Well, they kind of asked for it. I also just found an erotic dragonfly.
That's horrifying.
It's actually exotic, not erotic. McMaster, I'm seeing a whole lot of macaque over here.
What? What?
I'm seeing a whole lot of macaque over here.
I believe you. I'm not. Yeah. Everything I was gonna say there sounded horrible when I thought about it.
What? I don't understand. Why?
Okay, so my train of thought was like, I'm not gonna touch macaque. That's not good. And just it's gonna go downhill from there. So
you don't want to touch macaque. They carry disease, McMaster.
Exactly.
They're filthy little things that carry disease.
Filthy.
What? I don't know why you're laughing at it.
Revolting.
Yeah. AIDS came from macaque. I don't know about.
I know.
Monkeys caused AIDS.
Trust me. I believe it did.
Can we bleep that out? Can I have not said that?
That's my favorite statement so far. If I ever if I ever make a 2:45 like presser that I send out or something, that's going to be one of the pull quotes on it. Of course, I'll have to spell it properly if it's a presser, so that takes some of the fun out of it. But still.
Just the fact that you're saying presser, you're such an industry insider, McMaster.
Oh, God. I'm so awesome is the problem.
I'm not remembering some things here. Okay, I'm figuring this out. Do you know Russian, McMaster? If I start like telling you some of the things my villagers are saying, okay, good. Then they can talk without you knowing what they're saying.
Yeah, that is a huge advantage.
McMaster, the hotkey for building a house is not H, it's E.
Oh, that's strange.
I don't know how you would not remember that. E for house.
Oh, I mean, obviously.
Oh, shoot a monkey.
Poor monkey. We've come to snuff the monkey. What?
Oh yeah.
Oh, well, congrats, I guess, huh? Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem, man. Oh.
Hey!
Oops. Let's see here.
I think you're pretty smart, don't you?
Kinda. I'm pretty rad.
Alright, fine. That's how it's gonna be.
Oh, yeah, it's gonna be that way. Let's see.
What do I want to build?
I'm overzealous in that department, so let's move these guys over here.
You're overzealous in what department? I like you being overzealous. That helps me.
No, nothing. I don't remember how to ransom back my Explorer.
Oh, that you were overzealous in that department. I like that.
Oh yeah, I was certainly overzealous in that department. I'm always overzealous in that department.
McMaster, having played the Sioux don't have to build housing because they have infinite. They start out with a full population capacity, so it's kind of annoying that I now have to build housing.
I really do feel for you there, you know.
Thank you.
Because I had
so much.
But
I appreciate your sympathy.
Yeah, you should. It's sincere.
McMaster, I just shot another tiger.
Don't shoot tigers, man.
Nope,
What's your problem?
I'm depopulating the tigers off of this map.
What a freaking jerk.
I do not approve of them being here.
Poor tigers. God, all their stuff's weird.
What's weird? What's going on?
I'm trying to figure out how this works. Okay. Fine. Oh, that's right. They do everything in groups.
Oh, you're getting your Chinese in groups. They come out in clusters.
Right. They do everything like in groups, you know. Yeah, so that's.
China is a collective society.
That's true.
So it's very realistic, McMaster. Ugh, McMaster, could you loan me some resources, please?
Obviously no.
One of the things my guy says is "Beauty's Jelena." I don't know what that means.
There's something. Did you say that I was chilling? Is that what?
It's something. I don't know what exactly the words are, but it does sound like something like "Beauty's Jelena." I don't know that chillin' is actually a part of that, but
I think it is.
Beauty's Jelena. They also say "Strayichin." Not sure what that means either. Shoot a monkey. Yeah, it really sucks not having a good deck of cards.
Yeah, I was actually thinking that a minute ago. I was like, oh, this is fun.
Basically, it does minimize the impact of experience points, I feel.
Man, some of their stuff's pretty expensive.
China stuff is expensive?
Some of it, yeah.
Don't buy the expensive things, I recommend. I'd rather you not get that.
Only buy the crappy ones.
Yeah.
I'm with you there. I think. You're cheating somehow too. I can feel it. I feel it.
Well, it kind of helps me a lot when I cheat, I feel.
Yeah, I thought it might.
What? Flamethrowers? That's not a real thing, McMaster.
You're right.
Flamethrowers? Who ever heard of that?
Stupid Strelets.
Why are you cussing my Strelets?
Those are jerks.
Well, that's your opinion.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm usually pretty good at that kind of thing. You and your assholery.
We don't like your villagers, I'm afraid.
Yes, I've noticed. Can't just let a man have his time. Jackass troops.
Are you cussing my troops again?
They're doing a lot for cheap troops.
They're doing what?
Doing a lot of work for cheap troops.
They are definitely holding their own. I'm quite happy with their performance.
Well, yeah, you'd have to be.
I'm going to give them all raises. I've also got a dog over here. I don't know if you know. An explorer's dog. Please do not kill my explorer's dog. Oh, Horatio, I am dead. Thou livest. Report my cause, a right to the unsatisfied. Your dude just said that. Alright, McMaster, let's see what is going on here. I had to just divert way too much attention to the war effort. I've neglected a lot of other important things.
I mean, well, you've won. I don't have the resources.
That was basically, I apologize, a Strelet rush.
Yep.
Because that's all I remember about the Russians is that the Strelets are, you get a bunch of them, they're cheap. Let's see, what are they good at attacking? Siege attack, I can't tell if that's any good. Double damage against heavy infantry, light cavalry. They're not as effective against regular cavalry. I don't know if this is a good siege attack, but with so many of them, I'm sure the siege damage adds up. I didn't really see what I was...
race that is like great at rushing.
That's probably a little dismaying to see that come up. Now, you know the counter for rushing, and I don't mean to sound pedantic here, but the counter is turtling. Like, if you could sort of figure out whatever the turtling strategy would be for these guys.
Well, yeah, I mean, I have no idea how the Chinese work, so that probably didn't help.
Right, yeah, the whole, oh, look, you get everything in groups, like having to discover that as we played was, yeah. Hey, wait a minute with the flamethrower, so unfair.
Oh, yes, unfair.
Oh, look at my dog. My dog is
burning
some
Russians. That's all I care about.
It doesn't look like it's doing that much damage, the flamethrower.
It killed 5 or 6 guys, huh?
Did it? Okay.
Yeah. The hell?
I also have Cossacks. Oh, a falconet. McMaster, I love me some falconets. So these are your villagers attacking my strelets.
Yeah.
It's kind of uncool, but okay, you know what? I can take it. My strelets come in groups of 10, by the way. Speaking of things coming in groups. Alright, you guys have done a good job against my strelets.
The fact that my villagers can stand up to them is somewhat sad.
McMaster, I've got a healthy economy going over here. With plenty of food, plenty of gold, wood. Oh, these are strelets. You'll be glad to know my hero is down.
Oh, well, I am pleased to hear that.
It's nice to finally have artillery. I mean, the Sioux are fine, and I liked their little fire dance and stuff. But there's nothing quite so gratifying as these cannons here going off. Now, this is a falconet, which is mainly just good, I believe, against infantry. Oh, no, it's double damage against vehicles. Double damage against buildings. But super effective against infantry.
Just don't have the resources. Yeah.
Alright, so how do you feel about future prospects here? Like, now that you know that I've got the effective rush faction. And I don't know if... Well, yeah, I don't know how you would... like, do towers counter these guys? I mean, obviously you want your...
Obviously my castle didn't.
You had a castle?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a castle. Okay, it's not like a fortress, though.
Right.
It's like a mini fortress. Is that your barracks where you make troops?
No, I mean, it makes artillery.
Oh, you didn't get that in the Second Age, did you? You get that in the Second Age?
Yeah, but I don't get to make any of the shit except for flamethrowers at the Second Age.
The flamethrower, right. Yeah, here are your barracks. War Academies, good. What's that? Temple of Heaven. Oh, right. When you age up, you get like a Wonder of the World that you build.
Right.
What did your Temple of Heaven give you? Do you remember?
I could heal my troops, but I didn't realize it in time for that.
Interesting. You get your rice paddy for agriculture there. So I admit, I forget on this map we have the trade routes north and south. So I'd grabbed that whole trade route to the south, which I'm sure helped me somewhat.
Well, yeah, my dumbass guy died fighting 4 thugs or something for some reason.
Yeah, Thuggies, I believe, are they a religious sect? I don't know. All right, let's look at the villager count. I just want to see how well I did before the villager timeline got messed up by my Strelets getting in there and being jerks. Where are we at? Villager count. We go up here to villager population. Well, good work, McMaster. You did definitely outproduce me on villagers there. I just flatlined to hit age 2 and age 3, and then basically did nothing.
Yeah.
But you had a good advantage. Let's look at resources. See how you did. You probably did pretty well there.
Well, for a while.
Yeah, for a while. I guess overall I came out ahead just because I was killing your dudes. Yeah.
Well, that'll do it. Yeah.
Militaries. McMaster, your favorite unit was the Chukonu. I believe that's an anti-infantry crossbowman, if I'm not mistaken.
I have
Guess
no
what
idea.
Guess what my favorite unit was? The one I built the most of. Guess. Just take a wild guess. Any guesses?
I'm not gonna guess because I know what it is.
It's pretty clear.
Yeah.
So that was the Strelet Rush. What do you just want to bail, or should we stick with this matchup for next week? How do you feel about going forward with China versus Russia?
That's fine. I just need to know something about my army. It's like, of all the armies, it's like the one I know nothing about.
Right. All right. Well, I did not go up a level. You might
no.
have, considering your 10th level, though.
I didn't either.
Okay. So at least now we can. You know what? I'm actually going to look at my city cards and just see if there were other kinds of decks I could have made. Yeah, new cards available. That's the thing, is when you start at level 20, you've got points to buy cards.
Yeah, I did not. I only had 15 cards.
So I've got how many do I? How can I tell how many I have? Well, I've got 19 new ones available. And oh yeah, I remember the European powers.
I don't think I actually. Oh, I do have new cards available. Okay.
Yeah, because that's the thing, is you should get, each time you go up a level, you get a new card. So you should get 9 new cards available plus the base, because you're at 10th level.
Shit.
At 20th level, I get 19 new cards. So here's something, McMaster, how do you feel about being attacked by hot air balloons?
Oh, God. Those stupid
I love
things.
me some hot air balloons.
I know you do. Those stupid-ass spying hot air balloons.
Yep, they cannot attack, but they can spy.
They're such jackasses.
Don't you like seeing a nice Russian hot air balloon over your city, though? As kind of a sign
it
of
does.
solidarity?
Yeah, especially kids from our generation. We weren't.
It's like
we weren't programmed to be afraid of Russian infiltration.
This is before you should be afraid of that. Yeah, it's like an exchange program. Like I send over a hot air balloon, and you send.
And they send back their secrets.
Sure, exactly, right. Yeah, Russian spying, McMaster, that never happens, please.
That's true. Yeah, I don't know.
That's just not
thinking.
something that you see a lot of. All right, so this has been this week's Chick and McMaster at Age of Empires 3. Next week we will push this a little further forward. Now that we know who we have, now that we can build decks, now that McMaster can read up on how China works, which I confess I don't know myself. So it'll all be new to me. Whatever you come up with, McMaster, it'll be a surprise for me. So. All right, so join us next week. Chick and McMaster playing Age of Empires 3. Thanks so much for watching today. We'll see everyone next week.